Hey, hello, and welcome to another Masters of Boredom stream. I'm Pantsless Aaron, and with me is my good buddy CJ,
Hello, everyone.
and my other good buddy Augie.
Hello.
And we're going to play Kingsburg. Those of you who saw us last Sunday will find this game very familiar, because it's the exact same game we played then, only now we're going to play with 3 players, which changes things, I assure you.
It is a decidedly different game.
We're going to be pushing and shoving just a little bit more, but we're also going to play with different buildings, because CJ and I lost the screen there for a second. I think I was still clicked into the OBS and accidentally pressed a keyboard key that changed to a different scene just because it could. Thanks a lot for that, OBS. Anyway, need to turn those hotkeys off. Yeah, Kingsburg. If you were here last week, then you know that this is a quote-unquote worker placement game where your workers are these dice. You're going to roll them every time we have a productive season, which is 3 out of the 4 seasons of the year. And whatever you get on your dice, that indicates what sort of help you can get from this council of the king's advisors. You may use 1 die per person if you'd like, in which case I, who have a 1, 4, and 5, I could place on the 1, which gives me a victory point, the 4, which gives me a gold or a wood, or the 5, which gets me 1 military strength. Or I can combine them. I can use the 5 and the 1 to get the 6, which allows me to trade 1 good for any other good, or for the other 2 goods, excuse me. Or I could pair the 5 with the 4 to get the 9, which would give me a pair of goods in the form of a gold and a wood, or a stone and a wood. Or finally, I could pair all 3 together and use them as 10, and get the 10, which is 2 military strength, and I get to look at the enemy card for that year and find out what we're going to face, which, as we learned last time, is very, very useful information to have.
Intel is crucial. Absolutely crucial.
So the way this game works is it's going to be played over 5 years. Each year takes place over a series of phases. Every phase is listed here on this board, and it's either the king will do something in the middle of each season, or a main season. For example, phase 1 is the player in last place gains an extra die to use during spring being season 2, and then we all roll our dice, we all get goods and services from the council, and then after we've done that, we may, if we can, we may build a building from our list of buildings down here. Now, like I said, we're going to be changing these buildings up, but just for example, say I decided to build this barricade. It's 1 wood. If I happen to have 1 wood, I can just throw that. And then I get +1 combat strength against goblins, and to show that I built it, I put this marker right there, which indicating that I built that building and I now own it. You also get victory points for some buildings, which you get when you build them, not at the end of the game. So bear that in mind. You can only build 1 building per season unless you happen to have a little goodie that will be coming up that I'll mention later. So after spring, we move on to the 3rd phase, which is the king is proud of the person who built the most buildings and gives them a free victory point. So if you have the most buildings, you get a victory point for nothing, which is delightful. Then we move on to summer, which is phase 4, which is another production run. So we all roll our dice, we all get goods from the advisors, and then we build our buildings, and so on and so forth. Then phase 5 is the king feels bad yet again for the person who has the fewest buildings and gives them the king's envoy token. This token may be used. This token may be used in a couple of different ways. For one, you can spend the King's Envoy token once you have control of it to build a second building in the same season. So if you have enough goods to build 2 buildings at once, and you have the King's Envoy token, you can say, I'm going to use it to build 2 buildings, wha-bam, and spend the resources needed for both, and then you get both buildings in a single season. You can also use the King's Envoy token to combat what I call the pushing and shoving of the King's Council. For, as I mentioned before, you can take these dice and you can put them places. However, if somebody has already placed on the 9 and I really wanted it, I am out of luck, unless you have the King's Envoy token. The King's Envoy allows you to use an advisor that somebody else has already used, including yourself. So if you happen to roll, let's see, if I happen to roll, yeah, perfect, 2 5s, I could go, I'm going to use the 5, and then again on a later turn I could be like, King's Envoy, I'm going to use the 5 again, and play the other 5. So that's an option, although that's really dumb considering you could just take the 10, but it's just a silly example. Anyway, so the King's Envoy either allows you to double a council member who's already been used, or double the amount of buildings you can build in a single season. And that's what the 5 is for. However, note you must use it before the next Phase 5 comes along next year, because if you haven't used it, by that point the King will give it to most likely somebody else, unless you are still the person who has built the fewest buildings, in which case you just keep it, and you just didn't get any goods out of it for the previous year. Then we move on to Phase 6, which is Fall, which is another production season. We roll our dice, we cavort with the council, and we build our buildings. And then finally, Phase 7 is Preparing for War. Because Phase 8 is when our kingdom gets invaded. We have no idea by what. They may be fantasy creatures, they may be neighbors, they may be gnats, they could be goblins, they could be full-on demons, you have no idea. So to prepare, in Phase 7, you have the option of trading a pair of goods for 1 military strength, which is this gauge up here. The more military strength you gain, either during the game by using 5 or 10 or even 18, and I think maybe one of the others in this middle row that's blocked by the Start Game button, the further along this track you travel, and that's how much fighting power you have to begin with. Now, you will also get to use one of these 6 chips you have in front of you to indicate how much fighting power you're going to add to whatever number you already have at the top there. So I could say, you know what, I'm going to flip this, and then I place it in front of me, and that's how many soldiers I'm adding to my army. And once everybody has placed their chip face down, then we will all flip them face up and reveal that I chose to add 0 because I'm a prick. Somebody's texting me. I hope it's not due to the stream, but who knows. As it happens, I don't think I can put that back in my hand. Or wait, yeah, I know how. I'll just draw it. Yoink. There we go. That was easy. All right, so yeah. Then we add that to whatever you put down on the chip, to however many combat you get that you bought during the year, to whatever combat bonuses you get from your buildings, which some just provide +1 combat no matter what. Or even +2 if you go that far. Some provide plus combat against certain creatures, which is again one reason why it may be valuable to know what creature will be coming against us at the end of the year. So yeah, so at the end of that, the players who win will get something from the card that says what you get if you win. If you tie, that's fine. You don't really win, you don't get any bonuses, but you also don't take any penalties. If you lose against the invaders, you're going to take a penalty. And these penalties can be harsh, as CJ found to his dismay last time we played. Yeah. There is also a bonus victory point for the player who had the highest combat strength, but mind you, that's only if they defeated the enemy. If all 3 players failed to defeat the enemy, nobody gets a bonus of any kind. Yeah, that's the end of the year. We go back to the beginning of the year. We start the next year. The enemies get stronger. You'll notice they start in the first year with a strength of 2 to 4, but then they go to 3 to 5, then 4 to 6, then 5 to 7. Finally, the final year, the last enemies will have 7 to 9 combat strength. So bear that in mind as we go year by year. I'm just going to get us started. The game will get us started. I'm going to leave this deck alone because it's going to do its thing anyway, but let's also deal buildings.
Yay!
Whoa. Okay. They went to my hand instead.
Oh, yeah, I got a hand too.
All right. So it should say on the building thing, alternative row something.
Okay. Let's see.
So go ahead and place it. I got a C and a D. So I'm gonna place that on C, and I'll place that on D.
Alternate row. Blanc.
I got 2 B's.
You shouldn't have 2 B's. You have you have an E and a G. You do have 2 Bs. Take here. I'm just gonna grab another one from the bag. There's an E. You can keep whichever B you like, but they look identical.
I'm pretty sure they are.
All right. Then we'll just take one of them out, throw it in there, so everybody gets 2. 2 completely different rows to add to their game plan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I assumed it was going to be the whole page, but apparently it's just the one. Just the 2. But I mean, that's okay. I'm okay with using a mix.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
So on
yikes.
these buildings, the cost to build them is in the top left, rather than the bottom right.
Yeah, on the alternative, the cost to build them is in the circle that you would fill with your marker once it's built. On the regular buildings, you'll look at them, you'll see the name is on the left on the bottom, and the what is needed is on the right. Augie, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll do what I can.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Alrighty, so shall we get started, gentlemen? Dave Thompson is in the chat, and so is Tekanjia.
Hey guys.
Tekanjia says, "Hey, Master Handheld Machine Maker." Thank you very much. It was me. I wanted to know if you want Chinese or Italian for takeout. Do you ever play any easy games like Go Fish? Yes and no. You might want to tune in next week. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we're going to have a real good time next week. My IQ is not high enough for this game. No, trust me, Tekanjia, it is. Trust me, it is. You can handle this. If I can handle this, you can handle this. Alright, so we're going to get started. So we'll start with the year 1, phase 1. We know that the enemy is going to be between 2 and 4. We have no idea what the enemy is, nor what the penalty is, or what the bonus is for winning or losing. But the phase 1 of the first year is skipped because everybody's on the exact same footing. Everybody already has exactly what they should have, which I believe is no goods whatsoever. I think you don't get any. You don't start with anything. You have to earn it as you go. All right, so we're moving directly to spring, which is the first production season. So you're going to press that roll button. You can press it as many times as you want. However, once the dice land, they stay as they are. Roll them! Oh my god!
What is this? What is this?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I expected.
Oh.
That is god awful. Okay. Augie, press the submit button underneath the roll button. That'll put your dice in place on the...
There, now your dice are ready.
Okay, so we know exactly where we belong. I'm already in the first space. Hooray!
Hey, we're good.
Yeah. Thank God for that. And then Augie is in the next place, and then CJ is in the last place.
Well, you know what? I think when we all hit submit, it does it automatically. Right?
Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I am screwed.
You get to go first, Aaron. Go right ahead.
Yay! Do any of you have a 2, which is literally the only reason I wouldn't just jump straight for 3 here, but I don't think any of you do. So no. I'm just gonna take the 1 and take the victory points. There are these, notice these buttons on the side, they allow you to add or subtract victory points as needed, and your victory points are in these cards up at the top. Ordinarily, we'd track them on the board going around the way, but that's no fun, and it's also not automated, so instead we use this system, and we can see at the top who has how many points. Anyway, I am done with my first turn, so now it goes to Augie. Augie, you may spend 1, 2, or all 3 of your dice to gain goods and whatnot from these fine people up here. With an 11, you can jump straight to this guy. He gives you a gold and a stone, or a stone and a wood. It's your choice of which 2. You may also break them up if you wish, but bear in mind CJ does have a 6. So if you wanted to use that, you could only use it once you have a good. So you'd pretty much have to go somewhere else to get it first, and I don't see a way to do that.
So I'll use my die.
It's probably the best move to jump straight to 11, just looking at what you got going on. But those are your options.
Yeah, so I'll use that, and I'll take a stone and a wood.
All right, so take all your dice and just place them directly on the dude so we know it's been taken. And you can take a stone and a wood from these bags up here. There you go. There you go. Alrighty. Augie has placed. So, CJ, is now your turn. You may place 1, 2, or all 3 dice.
Augie's got nothing left, so I think I'm going to go to 10.
No, he's getting a start, a jump on the
So I get 2 mercenaries. Boink and boink.
Oh, what the crap! I didn't know that button did that. That's
I didn't
awesome.
either. I just saw that.
That is awesome. So he is at 2 mercenaries, and CJ gets to look at the card. So draw it. I would have just drawn it to your hand. That way we couldn't possibly have seen it. And then once you're done looking at it, you flip it back over face down and put it right back where it was.
Oh, doctor. I mean, everything is.
Yeah. Nice.
That's fine. That's fine.
Nice.
Don't worry about space tents.
Oh no.
That can't be good.
Oh no.
The general rule can't be good. All right. Well, yay. It's my turn to go again. Well, the only place I can go is 2 and give myself a gold. Yay, I guess.
And I'm the only one with the die
CJ is
left.
the only one with the die left. He goes to 3 and takes a wood.
1 wood, please.
Yep.
Bonk.
All right, that ends the dice selection part of the season. So,
Yes, sir.
now it's time for building. If you have enough goods to build a building on your chart, bear in mind you must start from the left and build to the right.
Yeah, any column you want, but you have to build.
But you have to start in row 1, and the building to the left must be built before you can build a building on the right. So you must build A1 before you build A2, and so on and so forth. Augie has a wood, and it looks like he's going to use it to build a small palisade. +1 in battle as long as you have at least 1 combat. Okay. He doesn't have a combat yet, but you can go ahead and put these resources you're using into the resource discard bag. And then go ahead and take one of your markers out of that building token thing and put it on the... Yep, right there. Very good. It's not worth any victory points, so you don't get any, but it may come in handy. And it is a building.
It'll come in handy, I promise.
CJ, what are you doing? I am not building anything. I can't.
I also will build a small palisade.
Oh, I don't like this. I do not like this. You all are building...
No, this is fine.
You are all building palisades. Like there's something really bad under there. There's a 4, isn't there? There's a 4. Oh Lord! All right.
You're gonna be fine.
Goblins, nothing but goblins.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. All right. So we're gonna finish the season and get all our stuff back, and we move on to the 3rd section, which is, hey, the player with the most buildings gets a victory point. I believe in the case of a tie, you both get it, but I'm gonna double check that. I believe you do. Is if you're both tied, you both get it. But I'll check. It's phase 3, right?
3. Yep.
Phase 3 is... Oh, I skipped past it. The King's Reward. If there's a tie, all tied players immediately gain 1 victory point. So 1 victory point to both of you.
Yay.
It's a tie. It's a 3-way tie. 1 point apiece. Everybody's got 1 point. Hooray! All right. So now we're going to move on to the next phase, which is summer. It is time for another building session, and please give me better than 3 1s.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine.
What the crap is this?
Wow. What is going on?
I don't know.
Oh my.
I am rolling like garbage. Press the submit button, please, CJ.
Submit.
There we go. And yep, it does apparently automatically put us in order. So I'm gonna go first, and then CJ, and then Augie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a very firm suspicion that were I to try and get the 1, 2, and 3, one of you would screw me over. Most likely CJ than anyone.
Listen, if you want the 3, I'll take the 4 spider, and that's cool.
Let me look and see what I can build. Oh God. I am panicking. Like I need combat strength now.
Yeah, you do.
And I can't get it because I keep rolling like pure garbage. I am going. You know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go to 6, and I'm gonna trade my gold for a stone and a wood.
All right.
This seems like a poor choice, and it probably is, but I desperately need some sort of building to give me some sort of protection here.
9. I think I'm gonna go for number 9. Oops.
Goes for number 9, which uses all 3 of his dice, and he gets a gold and a wood or a stone and a wood. Your choice.
Yeah, I think a little. I'll figure that out. Augie, go ahead. I'm gonna figure out what I need here.
Okay.
I meant to look that up, and I did. Gold and a wood, please.
So if I wanted to use, say, because I have 14.
Well, both of us effectively used all our dice, so you can break up your dice however you
whatever
want.
you want.
Okay.
You
Okay,
can
so
do
then
the 11 and then do the 3 if you'd like. That looks
what I
like a
was
good
thinking,
collection of
yeah.
resources.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good choice.
All right, so you're getting a wood, but you can also gain a gold and a stone or a stone and a wood as well. What would you prefer? You might want to check your building sheet over to see what you want to build.
I'm getting a gold and a stone.
All right, a gold and a stone, and the wood completes the set. So you get 1 of each. Go ahead and just
Nice.
grab 1 of each from the bags. All right. And just going to make sure the stream's working. It apparently is good. All right. Well,
We're watching it.
I am in big trouble. I am in big trouble. Okay.
Alright.
Yay. All right,
Yeah.
so I think that's the end of it. So I am going to build a one of my favorite buildings, the Provisorisch Verteidigung.
Yes.
Everybody loves the Provisorisch Verteidigung. Gives +1 combat strength against enemies with strength less than or equal to 5, which we know, because it's year 1, it will be between 2 and 4. I am safe. So that will give me +1 combat against whatever I'm facing here. And Augie is building a Griffin Ranch.
Ooh.
At the start of every productive season, if his dice total is 9 or less, he gains a combat.
It's not bad.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, that certainly makes up for rolling like me.
What's the banner for? Is that like 2?
That is how many victory points you get. So give yourself 2 victory points. Augie has taken the lead for now, but then CJ is building.
I am building a Nipe.
Oh, he's building a Nipe. At the end of summer, you get a free... yeah, good timing for that. Get a free +2 marker.
Yes.
Which has been sadly painted over, so I don't have that option. Oh well. Sigh. Win some, lose some, right?
Oh, yep.
Alrighty. Well, everybody has built, so we will now move on to Phase 5, which is the King's Envoy. Goes to the player with the fewest buildings, which is emphatically me. I have to finish the season. There we go. It is emphatically me, and I get the King's Envoy for my own. So now I can double up, given the option, which I may take. At any rate, so we're going to move on to the next and final productive season before we have to prepare for battle. It is the fall season, so now everybody roll. Please give me better crap. Oh my
There
god.
we go. That's better. That's
Oh my
better.
god, it's not complete ass. Oh, thank heavens.
All right.
Oh yeah, I gotta submit. Everybody submitted, so now the order changes. CJ has the lowest roll, so he will go first.
Yeah, I actually kind of did. I did pretty bad, honestly.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I mean, and Augie got 16. Oh my god.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh.
You know what? I'm going to let's see. What do I need to build this darn thing? Oof, I'm in trouble. I am going to spend. Oh man, I can't get there no matter how I do it. I'm going to spend. Oh, do I put it all in there? Man. Oh, this stinks.
Hey, Wizar! Came from the GOG realm. Thanks for coming. Yeah, this looks very complex. I'd only played simple games on Tabletop Sim before. It's not actually that complex. It looks worse than it is.
5.
I was gonna say, if you're going there, you're
Oops.
placing them all. That's okay. It
Sorry.
was a 1. We know it.
And then I'm going to spend my +2.
Ah, so you're keeping your 2 back. Very well done. So
Yeah.
you
And
could
I'll
get a
grab 2
total
gold.
of 3 gold. Unless somebody blocks him, which nobody can, because we don't have a 2.
Yes.
All right, so now comes my emergency question. And I have to ask CJ, and I have to trust him on this. Do I
Yes.
want to take the 10?
No.
Really?
What are you at combat?
Right now, 1.
Yeah. Yes. You know what, Aaron? If you do 5, you'll be okay.
All right.
So if you want to keep your 6, I'll help you out. If you went to 5, it's just a 2. It's just a 2.
All right. I think I can trust you on
trust
this.
your pal CJ.
I think I can trust you on this, maybe.
You can trust your pal.
The more you say it, the less I trust you.
What's the worst that could happen on the first monster?
What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I don't know. All right. Well, Augie could take the 6. He can't take the 5. So if I'm going to do the 6, I better do it now. But that would be trading my wood for a stone and a gold, which I guess I can take. Yeah.
It's not a terrible trade.
I'm going to place the 6. I'm going to toss the wood, and I'm going to get a gold and a stone instead.
All right.
And I think I know what I'm building this turn. All right, Augie, it is your turn to place. He is going straight to the 10 because he wants. Give yourself +2 mercs. Press the merc button twice, and there you go. And then go ahead and draw that card into your hand so that we don't see it. It's easiest if you just draw it. There you go. Now you and you alone get to look at that. So before you put it back, make sure to flip it back over. So when you put it back, we will have no idea what it said, or I will have no idea what it said because I'm the only one who didn't play. And part of me is still concerned that CJ is setting me up to fail, which he very well could be.
Should he have taken the 10?
What were you at before?
I was at 1.
You might want to take the 5.
Well, yeah, that was the plan. That was the plan.
Okay.
Oh man. Why is
10 anime betrayals?
Wizar, this is Kingsburg. Every season you roll 3 dice, and that allows you to get these goods and services from these 18 fine people. However, each person can only use each council person once every season, so once somebody takes it, it is locked off from you, unless you, like me, happen to have the King's Envoy, which lets you use a person more than once, or allows you to build more than one thing.
All right, I got my 3 gold there, so you go right ahead.
It is my turn. Well, the only place I'm going is straight to the merc guy to give me a +1 merc, so I'm not sitting at too far behind everybody. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to get boned anyway, but it is what it is. And then Augie, you just have... Oh no! You just have the 6 left. You can't use it. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay. All right, so that's going to end the season. Well, no, it's not going to end the season. It's time to build. So, starting with CJ, what are you building?
I'm not going to build anything this round.
He's not building anything. I am going to spend my gold and my stone to build a lookout tower.
Ooh.
Is worth 0 victory points, but it's +1 in battle, and at the start of year 4 and 5, I gain a weird purpley thing. I am not sure what that means. I have no idea what that's. I have no idea what that's. I have no idea what that symbol is. I'm like, what on earth is that? Clarifications, building clarifications. What's lookout tower? Is the name?
Or something?
No, it's not mana. We don't cast spells in this.
Well, maybe we should.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know what that symbol is. What is that symbol? Alternate advisors, soldier tokens, which we're using. Destiny governor. Alternate buildings, yes. Any ideas what that is? What that purple thing is? I have no idea.
I have
Literally
I
no
have
clue.
idea. Is it for one of the other expansions?
I don't know. It might be. Let me look it up. Lookout Tower. Let's see what it says. Offers the same +1 in battle as the guard tower, but it... Oh, sure, you wouldn't give me the whole thing. Oh, great. Now I gotta search this entire webpage for it.
Oh, jeez.
Lookout Tower. It also allows a peek at the enemy in the final 2 years in the game. Oh! Oh, nice! Okay, so
What?
that is
That's
that is
handy.
the same as the blue crystal ball. So at the start of year
okay.
4 and 5, I get a free look at the enemy. Oh,
Oh,
sold!
that's
Sold!
Yeah, that's a good building right
Absolutely sold. Glad I bought it. Anyway, so that's +2 in battle against this thing. I have 1. We'll deal with that. Anyway, so that's built. It is Augie's turn to build if he wants to build.
I can't.
He
I got
can't.
none.
So he's not building anything. So we're going to end that season, get all our stuff back. And look, everybody's got the same number of buildings. All right, we're going to move on to Phase 7. This is the last-ditch effort to get more mercenaries.
Yeah,
You can
spend
trade
combat
two resources for 1 more mercenary to add to your combat score if you feel the need. However, CJ's the only person with any resources, so he's the only one who can.
Pass.
CJ, would you like to? Oh, does
Nope.
Augie? Do you have resources too? And are they just hiding in your hand?
Yeah, I've got,
Okay.
I've got 1 thing of resources just hiding in my hand.
They can set out in front of you. Nobody can really do anything about it. So it's kind of common knowledge. All right. So CJ's not buying resources.
Nope.
All right, then it is time for combat against the vicious enemy that is coming up here now.
Cast your tokens.
So you may now select one of your tokens from your row and put it in front of you face down to indicate how many more soldiers you want to add to your combat score. Now, mind you, generally speaking, you want to beat whatever this is, whatever combat score they have, to get the bonus. At the very least, you want to tie, because if you lose, you're going to take a penalty of some kind. And also, the player who has the highest combat score, who manages to beat whatever that is, will get a bonus victory point in addition to whatever you get for winning. So, Augie, make sure you pick your choice carefully, and then make sure it's face down and put it out in front of you, and we'll all flip them over at the same time. All right, everybody's placed, so let's flip them. I did 1. Augie did 0. CJ.
I did 1.
CJ did 1. Okay, so now we can add that to our total thing and find out what we're facing. It is goblins. They take everything. 1 wood, 1 stone, 1 gold, and 1 victory point. However, if you did manage to defeat them, you get +1 wood. Okay, but they only cost 2. You guys.
I told you you were out.
You were, and I should have just built a barricade, but oh well. It is what it is.
This was definitely the better building.
So I have a +1 combat strength against enemies with less than or equal to 5, which is 1. The lookout tower gives me 1. The chip gives me 1, and my mercenary gives me 1. So I have a total of 4. I beat that thing. I get a free wood, but I doubt I'm gonna get the victory point for the most combat. I think that's gonna be CJ.
No, because I got just 1, 2, 3. No, I just have 3.
What? You have +1 for your palisade, right? Because you have at least 1. So that's 1. You have an additional 1 from your chip, and you have the 2 that you bought. So you also have 4. So I'll just go ahead and place us both on 4. And then Augie, we got to count you up. You started with 2. You placed 0 from the chip. How many do you get in bonus from the thing?
+1 from the palisade.
That's it. So you have a score of 3. So CJ and I tie, and I think in case of a tie in battle, yep. Determine each, but then do the thing, resolving a battle, end of the year. Where's the bonus for having the most? If the player also has the highest battle strength or is tied for the highest, he immediately gains 1 victory point. So, because CJ and I both have 1 more strength than Augie, we both get 1 victory point for defeating the goblins. Hooray! And that is it for the year. We are done. We're going to start a brand new year. So I'm going to press this new year button. Wink. And we are all set for the new year. We are starting over, back at the beginning. And the player with the fewest buildings gets a free white die to add to their dice this turn, except we all have 2 buildings.
I think we all,
We all have 2 buildings. Nobody has less than anyone, so we're going to skip that and move on to phase 2, which is springtime. You can discard your chip if you haven't already, which I was the only one who didn't. And go ahead and roll those dice and get something awesome.
Or not.
Oh my god, or not.
Oh.
Oh, you still beat me. And Augie, once
Barely.
again, beat both of us.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on.
Dag
Roll this high.
gummit is all I gotta say. You know what? Since I go first, I'm spending it all. I am going straight to 7, and I am taking a good of my choice, is a wild good, and a +2 marker. So, Augie, these markers can enhance your dice that you want to place to get something. You just add 2 to whatever dice you're placing. However, you can only use 1 per season, and only on 1 advisor.
Okay.
So you're only allowed to use 1 per season. Bear that in mind, and try not to get too many of them, because you'll need a way to get rid of them. Having said that, there is a way to get rid of them. There are buildings that will let you trade +2 markers for other things, so bear that in mind.
I'm going to spend 3 and grab a wood, Aaron.
All right, he's spending a 3 and grabbing a wood. It is over to Augie, who has 10 and can gain 2 combat and immediately see the future, which I think is exactly what he's going to do. Get +2 mercs, he's immediately up to 2, and you get to draw that card and see what we're facing. All for yourself. Oh, Lord. Alright, and then put it right back where you found it without letting us see it, and so he now knows what is what, and then CJ will also take a combat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Combat?
Was it? Yeah, I already grabbed 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he's at 2 already. So that is that. All right.
Yeah.
So end of that. You may now build a building if you wish. Beginning with me, and I will build a palisade for 2 wood, which is exactly what I have. +1 combat strength or +2 against zombies.
Ooh.
So I have a minimum of 3 combat strength against anything 5 or less. So I'm good this year.
I'm dumping some resources for our market.
All right. Very good.
Very, very good building to have.
Yes, I'm very sad that I completely bulldozed over mine for a traveling market. Although I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not a bad alternative.
It's not really that bad. It's once per season you may influence 1 advisor from the 1 to 6 row using a single colored die, regardless of the value of that die. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, neither here nor there. So has everybody placed all their dice and everybody built all their buildings? CJ, what'd you build? Oh yeah, you built the market. Yeah, the market is a very good building.
Oh, and I get a victory point for that.
Yep, give yourself a victory point for building it. Augie, are you building anything?
No.
Yeah. Well, your ranch did not help out because you rolled higher than 10. So
just by 1.
Just by 1, unfortunately. Would have come in really handy. All right, so that's the end of the season. I'm going to finish the season out. And we begin again as we go on to Season 3. The player with the most buildings gets a free victory point. In case of a tie, we both get it, so CJ and I get a victory point.
Yay.
Hooray. CJ has taken the lead at 4, and we carry on to summertime. Summertime. And living is easy. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I have literally no idea what to go for, but it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm gonna roll like crap. Speaking of which, time to roll.
Oh.
This is pure garbage. This is literally like the worst. And oh, CJ. Oh, CJ.
What is happening?
Oh, CJ. I am so sorry. Well, here's the good news. Congratulations, Augie. You get +1 mercenary just because you rolled so poorly.
I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna build that.
Yeah, if only I could build that, but I can't.
Oh my god, that was painful.
Yeah, welcome to Pain City. Well, I'm going first again, and I have a total of 4. Like, why should I bother? Honestly,
Oh man.
this is just pure evil. This is like hard difficulty is what we're playing on.
Yeah, it is. Oh, this is
You know
painful.
what? I don't think. Well, he might. He probably would.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think if CJ would screw me over because we both rolled so poorly.
I mean, if you want to do stuff, I'll just take 5. I mean,
yeah,
'cause,
because
what am I gonna do with this?
either way, I'm gonna get a resource I can't really use this turn, so I'm just gonna play my 1 and take a victory point.
All right.
Because I'm not getting them by any other way.
Right.
CJ, you're up.
I just don't see any point to
He's
trying to do
going
anything
straight
wacky
to the
here.
5 and getting himself a merc.
A mercenary.
Yep. And he's now up to 2, and I'm still stuck at 1. Because I can't roll for shit. And Augie goes straight to 8 and takes 2 gold pieces.
Good man. Good man.
All right,
Well,
well.
Aaron, you had a plus. You had a plus 2.
Oh, son of a... I did, didn't I? Well,
and you have the envoy.
I do, which I'm going to lose at any rate. So, you know what? Because I'm going to lose it, and it doesn't really matter. I'm going to play the 2 and get the gold. And then I'm going to use the envoy and play the 1 and get another victory point.
There you go. Now you're talking.
It's the only advantage I have at all. So I'm going to use it. It's time to build things if you can. I certainly can't.
I also cannot.
I am sitting here broke as hell. Augie's the only one who can build anything, and I don't know if he's going to. Augie, it is summer, so it might be a good time to build this Kneep.
Yeah.
Gives you a free +2 at the end of every summer, and this is summer, so that would give you a +2 for building that Kneep, and it's also a step towards this market, which is a really, really good building to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost used it to trade my gold, but I need the gold.
Anyway, okay, so Augie has done that. It is not worth any victory points, but he does get himself a free +2 marker. I'm just going to give that to him. There you go. And CJ gets his as well for having a Kneep at the end of the summer.
Maybe if I use the market and the +2 marker, I can make it to the second row.
Right? I haven't even seen the second row. I barely know. I've met the 7 guy. That's it. I haven't met anyone else. It is the envoy time. How many buildings has everybody built? 3. With a 3-way tie, nobody gets the envoy, I think.
Ooh. No, I don't think so.
If there's a tie for fewest buildings, the tied player with the fewest goods takes the King's Envoy marker. If there's still a tie, then no one gets it. So no envoy this year.
Oof.
And we are on to fall. Please stop rolling pure garbage. Okay.
Oh, hey,
all right. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? Wow, Augie finally took one for the team. He gets a +1 free combat. that thing is paying off. As long as you roll terribly, you are going to be good to go for combat. Meanwhile, I still don't know what's under there, and I am torn.
Yeah.
I am visibly quite torn.
I go first, right?
Yeah, you go first, so whatever you want to do. He's taking a victory point. Very good. A victory point for you. Well done.
All right,
and then it's on to me, and now I need to make a decision. Well, I don't actually... You know what? If I do this, then you can't do anything about it. At least as far as I can tell. I am taking my 10 and my +2 over here to Lady
choice.
12. Who gives me 2 goods of my choice and a +2 back. So let me see what I can build here before I decide what to take. I have a gold. Oh. I am going to take... I'm going to take 2 more gold.
Ooh.
We're going to pile the gold on. All right, that's it for my choice. It is back to CJ, who has 14 and a +2. He could go all the way to 16.
It's tempting. This is awfully tempting.
Yep.
Um,
Or you could go to 14, give up a victory point for 3 goods of your choice. Or you can mix and match.
Here.
He's going to mix and match. He's going to take a gold or a wood.
I'll take a wood, sir.
Okay. Very good. And then it is Augie's turn, who has 4 and cannot use them, so he uses the 3 to gain a wood.
All right. Aaron, are you going to do that too?
Well, yep, it's the only thing I can do. I'm going to take another gold.
All right.
I still made out pretty good for that round. I'm not complaining at all. And then CJ, of course, is going to go get 2 more combat and find out what we're facing, because I still don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
How much do I not like that?
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You get to look at the end of the season, right?
No, that's only years 4 and 5, and that's at the beginning of the year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. There's still 1 die left, except Augie can't spend it. So we're gonna
Yeah, I can't do it.
we're gonna move on to the building phase, starting with Augie. What are you building?
Nothing. I'm saving up my resource.
Augie is sitting on it. Hey, 1 dead donkey showed up.
Hey,
What's going on,
dude?
Adam? Yeah. Okay, so where was I? Yes, building things. Building. I am going to spend 2 gold and build a stand build. If all dice have the same number, re-roll one of them. It is worth 3 victory points, so I am not complaining about that.
No.
And especially if I roll 3 1s, I won't be as screwed. Although with my luck, it would just be another 1.
Right.
CJ, what are you building, if anything?
I don't have enough resources, but I'm gonna.
He is not
pass.
building a thing. Okay, so you will end your turn. I will finish the season. We will get all our stuff back, and we will move on to the final phase. Would anybody like to trade 2 resources for a mercenary?
I think I'm good. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Where am I at? Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't like how nervous this makes me.
No, you're fine, buddy. Listen, you got number tokens in your pocket. You're gonna be fine.
Maybe? Alright. So, Augie, you're not gonna purchase a dude?
Nope.
Neither am I. We're moving on to the battle. It is time to select your chip, whichever you want to use for this season, against my better judgment.
You're fine.
This is gonna be bad. Like this is gonna be bad. Like this is gonna royally screw me. All right, so everybody flip over your thingy and reveal what you did. 1, 1, and 2. Okay, so
We're gonna have a 3-way tie.
maybe we'll find out. Let's flip over this guy and have a look. It is goblins again. Only now they steal more stuff. It is a 3. Yeah, I panicked for no good reason. I would have been fine with a 1, or even taking the tie, I would have been fine. Anyway, it is what it is. So, let's have a look-see. I have 2 for the chip. I have none up top, and I get +1 from the lookout tower, +1 from the provisoriche, and +1 from the palisade. So I have a total of 5, which means I succeed and I gain a wood. CJ has 1 from his chip. He has 4 from mercenaries. And how many from buildings?
1.
1. So that gives him a total of 6.
Ah.
And I was at 5, I think. Yep. All right.
Yep.
And Augie has 1 from his chip. He has 4 mercenaries. And how many from buildings?
1.
1. Just 1. He also has 6 points. So the 2 of you both get a wood for defeating the goblins, but the both of you also get a victory point for having the most combat strength.
Yay.
Each of you may take a victory point. I think CJ already did, but Augie, you may take a victory point. Well done. The king is proud of you and very, very pleased. We're going to start a new year. And now the bad guys could be anywhere from 4 to 6 in strength.
Oh, boy.
It just gets worse. Yep.
Yeah.
It just gets worse. I still can't look because this is year 3. so I have no idea
Right.
what's on there. However, it is time to count up the lowest. Oh. The king is going to give a bonus to the player with the fewest buildings, but it looks like there is still a tie.
I got 3.
If there's a tie for the fewest buildings, the king helps the tied player with the fewest goods.
Which we have identical goods.
Oh God.
If there is still a tie, the king helps all tied players, but each tied player gains a good of their choice instead of gaining a bonus die. So you can take a free good of your choice, which I almost think is better.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the die is theoretically better.
Yeah, the die is theoretically better, but a good is proven to be better, I think.
Yes.
Anyway.
I feel like we're building the same thing, CJ.
I think we are.
Because
You
I
guys-
grabbed stone too.
You guys may very well be building the same thing. I have no idea. But anyway, here it is. So first building season of the year is springtime. Let's roll these dice, and please don't be crap. Okay. All right. Not crap. Visibly not crap. Provably not crap. CJ, on the other hand, CJ has crap.
I'm just burning away here. I can't make it past the second row.
I literally don't know what to tell you, dude.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
But you are first up, if that helps.
Does it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
If you want to take the 2 or the 3, you won't be particularly protected from either of us. But I will tell you off the bat that I am not taking the 2.
Yeah, I think I am going to take the 2.
All right, the 2 is
Cool.
yours.
All right.
I am placing the 6, and I'm going to trade a wood for a stone and a gold.
All right.
Augie, you are up. Augie's
Tone
taking the
10.
10. He's going straight. He's getting his mercs. 1, 2. And he can draw that card and have a look.
Nice.
He will get to see what is behind there and how much trouble we are in. And then he can lie about it to the CJ and I. How's it looking?
Do you really want to know?
Kinda.
Oh no.
Kinda.
Might want to invest in a merc or two.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna go to 3 and grab me a hood.
good on you. Ugh. I'm thinking a lot of things, and none of them are particularly pleasant.
I mean, 8's not bad for some gold, but
I know. I'm just thinking about how much trouble I'm going to be in, which is a lot.
Right.
I was going to use the +2 and take 10, but Augie beat me to it, so I'm just going to go to 8 and take 2 more gold to just add to my pile of gold.
There you go. There you go.
My giant pile of gold.
All right. I'm going to take my 2 and I'm going to use my market to subtract 1 from it.
Yep, and get yourself a free victory point. Well done.
Might as well get something out of it, right?
That makes sense. That's what the market's for. The market is a very handy building to have. All right, so everybody's placed all their dice, so it is time to build buildings, starting with CJ.
I'm going to build a watchdom.
Yep. Nice little watchtower. Get yourself +1 combat strength. Good time for it.
And a victory point.
Yep, there's that as well. Well, part of me wants to build an armory, but I literally have no idea if that will be any good. It's +2 in battle, but that becomes +0 if it's zombies or demons.
Yeah,
Like,
I did that last game. I was confident, and
you know what really sucks? Like this was the game to build the barricade. Like this was it. +1 combat strength against goblins. It's 1 wood. Basically freebie, and nobody built it.
Yep.
Anyway, is Augie's turn. Augie, did you build anything? Augie looks
Yeah,
like he's
building-
also building a
Building
watchdom.
the tower.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
Yes, he is. Daggone it. I am in trouble.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I wish I had kept a wood. I am going to. No, I'm gonna build 1, 2, 3, and a stone. I am going to build a capelle, which I think is a chapel. 5
Yeah.
victory
Yeah.
points.
Nice.
And if my dice roll is equal to or less than 7, I get a re-roll. Thank
you're not going to roll
God.
for those 7
Yeah. Now that that's happened, it's just not going to happen. All right.
But it's worth 5 victory points.
Yeah, it is worth 5 victory points. So even if I don't get any practical use out of it, I'm still thrilled.
Still a very good choice.
Still very happy with it. All right, that is the end of the season. So we will finish the season, get all our stuff back, and we will move on to Phase 3, the King's Reward. Who has the most buildings? It's me! I get a victory point. Hooray! At least I think I do. I have 5, and each of you only have 4. Ha ha.
4.
Thank you, Building Bags, for displaying the number directly on it. Anyway, so now that that's happened, we move on to summertime in the city. Roll your dice, and hope you do well.
What the actual...
Better than me, anyway. CJ, you are still first. Yay?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
you know, bright side.
All right. I don't know. I don't even know what to do with this mess. I genuinely don't know what to do with this mess.
Well, think it over.
Yeah, now it's getting to the point where like you need to choose very wisely.
Yeah, because it's starting to get bad.
Yeah, it is. Oh man. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spend the 8 and my +2 because I get another +2 at the end of summer.
That is true. You will get a +2 back, so you might as well use it if you got it.
Yeah, and a couple of perks. And let's have a look at this. Okay, everything's gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Suffer my knowledge fate.
I hate not knowing. God, I hate not knowing. This is awful. This is awful. All right. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now because I, as much as I would love that, I couldn't have taken it. I couldn't have taken it regardless. So.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
That's what I'm going for.
That's what I'm building too.
I am gonna play this too, and I'm gonna get myself a. I'm gonna get myself a gold.
Augie and I are fortifying.
Yep.
What you're gonna want to do, Aaron, is get yourself a bunker.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Okay, I did
That's
mine.
kind of rough. All right. I wish I had the building that gives you stuff for.
Would you kindly at least tell me if it's zombies or demons? Because otherwise I could wind up wasting my time.
Yeah, no,
It's neither.
Okay, so if I build an armory, I should be okay. That's an if though. That's still kind of an if.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Sure I am. What do I need for that? I need 2 wood and a stone. I don't think I'm gonna get that.
Won't tell you what it is, but we will tell you it's neither. So.
Yeah, thanks. Oh God. Where to go?
What you gonna do?
I don't know. You scared the crap out of me. I need.
I totally are not rushing castle right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would that get you? Oh, just +2 combat strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stick to my game plan, even though it might backfire in my face.
You'll be fine.
It probably will backfire in my face, actually. Now that I think about it. All right, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna keep stalling. I'm gonna play my 7 with my +2 to get 9, and then I will take. I will take a stone and a wood.
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just don't know. I literally
That's
don't
probably
know if
fine.
that was the smart move or not.
All right.
I played a 1 and got a victory point.
Yay.
Yay.
Good man.
Well, I'm
Good
trailing
on
in victory points right now.
Yeah, well, everybody is. I built a couple of big point buildings, so.
Yeah, you did. All right. Onward.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. All right,
You
King's
should be.
King's Envoy. Whoever has the lowest amount of buildings. You guys again. Wait, let's end the season because that might change. Did anybody build a building? Does anybody want to build a building?
I do want to build.
We have to. I almost skipped the building phase. We can't do that. I am against my better judgment, or possibly for my better judgment. Part of me wants to build this stall. If I get a mercenary from an advisor, I get an additional one. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to want to buy one next round. Or at all. On the other hand, if that is the case, I should really hang on to my wood and stone so I can build an armory next turn. Which will give me +2. As long as it's not zombie or demon. Oh, crap. And there's no buildings I can build with just gold. Nope. It would require something else. So I am not going to build anything this turn.
All right.
CJ, what'd you build? You built the Schmied.
Augie and I are going to build the Schmied.
You both built the Schmied to get a +1 combat strength.
Yep. 2 victory points as well.
All right. Yep. So enjoy those, both of you. Yellow took 3 victory points.
No, it says it 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That first one must have been from your Joker.
Yeah, it was from this one.
From your Jester. Okay. Anyway, we're all done building. Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna finish the season. Everybody has 5 buildings.
Yep.
Once again, there's a tie in goods, so nobody gets the King's Envoy again. And on we go to autumn, the final. Yeah. At the end of summer, CJ and Augie get a +2 marker.
Yeah.
Unless you already took it.
I forgot to grab mine, so I got it now.
I didn't grab mine.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
Ooh. All right.
Wasn't even thinking about it.
All right, so now we should be ready to roll. Yes.
Yes. I don't want to roll anymore.
I'm done rolling.
This has been really bad.
Like
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Like I quit. Like I'm done. I'm done. I quit. I'm out. I've had enough.
You're fine. Look,
I've had enough.
We all did equal.
Can I stop? Can I stop now?
We're gonna be okay.
I just want out. I want to be done. I wanted a 10 so bad, and there's no way to get it.
Yeah, you can. Don't you have the market?
No. The market has been wiped out. I have a brand new building there instead.
No, I mean the Capel thing.
Lets me re-roll
yeah.
only if the dice are 7 or below, and this one lets me re-roll 1 if they're all the same, which I probably won't want to do unless they're all 1s. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So I am in first, so I get to do what I want first. So let me think about this.
Do what you want.
I have a feeling that one or more of you could screw me over.
Oh. No. No.
Yes. Yes.
To be fair, we have not lied to you yet.
That's right.
That's
right.
very good to know. Thank you.
Damn good friends.
It's not, we told you it's not undead or demons.
The only thing I absolutely need is wood. So part of me is like, I should just... Oh yeah, and if I do this, then you can't block me from the 2, so... Well, you can, but I don't know if you will. I'm going to go here. I'm going to take another stone and another wood. I'm just sitting on a pile of resources.
Yeah, you are.
CJ can if he wants to. He can turn the 3 into a 2. He has a market.
Oh, okay, that's right.
I think. Let's see here. 5. So because I have the market, can I add 1 and use my number 2 token?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You would add the +2 to it and then add the market +1 to it. So.
All right. So I'm gonna turn this into a 12 then.
Okay. So it becomes a 10, and then you add the +2 marker to it. Very good. All right, you get 2 goods of your choice and another +2 marker.
Yep. I'm gonna grab a stone, and I'm gonna grab a gold, and a +2 marker. Ta-da.
Augie, your turn. He is taking his 11. Going to get a golden stone. And then I will hop my little 2 happy ass over and grab another gold. Just carry on my legacy of just a shit ton of resources.
Right. I'm gonna go grab me a food.
I'll get myself a victory.
All right. And I am going to pray to all the gods that you genuinely aren't lying to me.
Would we mess with you?
Yes.
I feel like we wouldn't mess with you.
Yes, you
CJ
would.
might, but not me.
Augie, I don't know about that.
Why? If I did
Speaking
anything
of which,
wrong, it was always unintentional.
I guess that's fair. All right, so I, of course, am building an armory, 2 wood and 1 stone. +2 in battle, as long as they aren't zombies or demons, at which point the armory just completely collapses.
Wait a minute, Augie, wasn't this the zombie demons? I'm pretty sure this was zombie demons.
You know, I don't remember.
Yeah, thanks. So Adam says, Aaron, this is when you swing the tide and stomp them. Well, they're about to stomp me. I may be ahead in victory points, but we're about to go into combat, and I am woefully underprepared. CJ's
CJ and I built up
CJ's no is about as convincing as modern politics or a televangelist.
No.
All right, I have built. CJ, have you built? Are you building? Is the question.
I am not, sir. Thank you.
He is not building. Augie, are you building?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna build a bridge.
He's building a bridge. Ooh, pricey. 2 stone, but it gives him 4 victory points, but no bonus abilities whatsoever. It still closes the gap rather considerably. He's 1 point behind me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it, ladies and germs. We are on to the final chance to gain some soldiers before we cross into combat with whatever the hell this is.
Let's see. So I think I'm going to take these 4 resources. No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm going to take these 4 resources.
Look what you've done.
You're going to be okay. Mostly. Probably. Possibly. Maybe? Possibly.
He'll, if he does the right token, he'll be fine.
Yes. If you do the right token, you will indeed be fine.
I hate you both. I just want you to know that. With
with
all of my heart. With all of my heart. Place your chip that you are going to use to supplement your army from the king, and flip it over.
Wow.
God damn it, CJ.
Yeah, 2 from both
We're
of
on the
you,
same
a
wavelength.
3 from
What does
me.
it feel like to play against the same player on both sides of you?
Yeah, and it is what it is. All right, so now we're gonna flip this over and find out what it is. It is goblins again. This is God damn it! I should have just built the damn palisade. It is a 5, which means it does apply to my. I didn't need the 3. Damn it. +1. My provisor each provides +1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for me. CJ had 2 to start with. He gains 2 more from the chip. And how many from your building, sir?
3.
1, 2, and 3. So that is 7. 7 for CJ. And finally, Augie has 2 to start with, 2 on the chip. And how many from buildings? 3 as well?
3 as well.
You also get 7. So my overspending actually kind of helped in a way, because we all get 1 stone from defeating the goblins, but I get a victory point because I have the most combat strength.
Ooh.
Yay, I guess. I could have sandbagged and played something much lower, and I would have been fine. But you guys had scared me so bad, you sons
to be
of
fair,
bitches.
it was a 5. So.
Yeah, all right. So that's going to end this year. So we're all done for the year. We're going to send those away. We're going to bring a new thing out. I am going to immediately look at it because I get to. Hooray. All right. So now I know what we're up against.
How you get to return the kindness, Aaron?
Yeah, now it's my turn to be like, ha ha. Yeah. Eh. Okay, so that is done. It is time for the start of the season, and once again, there is no clear loser for who gets the bonus die. So it is now the player with the fewest goods, which I believe is Augie.
Yeah.
And that means...
He gets an extra die, right?
Yep, he does get the extra die.
You get an extra white die there.
So take the white die and add it to your yellow dice that are... Oh, we never finished the season.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
There we go. Now you can have it.
Now add the white die, and if you pressing the roll button should roll that as well, as long as it's reasonably close to the others. All right, so now you have 4 dice to work with this season instead of 3. Bear that in mind. And we're going to do springtime. It is time to roll these dice. Big bucks, no whammies. That is vaguely whammy-like. Augie had 4 dice and got 12. The poor bastard.
That sucks.
All right, so CJ's going first, followed by me, and then Augie. So CJ, you take the reins, sir, as it were.
I think. I think I'm going to take the 8.
CJ is taking the 8.
2 gold.
Augie has 4 dice, adding up to 12.
I'll have to get that 10. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I want at least 1 wood. I'm just not sure the best way to get it. I probably could trade in some gold for it. I gotta think this through because I don't want to rush into just spending all 12 and then. But then I get what I want.
Go for it.
I know it's just hard. Sorry. I'm going to. Yeah. It's probably dumb, and I'm sorry, Augie. Oh, he has a +2. He could actually go above that if he wanted to. All right. Well,
yeah.
I don't feel bad anymore. I'm going I'm going straight to 12, and I'm taking 2 wood and a +2 marker, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Augie, what you doing with this pile of dice?
I'm gonna go.
He's going straight to 10. So he gets 2 mercenaries, and he gets to look at the card that I already have looked at and know exactly what's coming. And now Augie knows what's coming as well.
I don't really like being on this I don't know nothing kick
Fuck
here.
that.
Augie doesn't
That's-
like it.
I hate it.
Nice. Thanks. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I am. I'm.
I
going
wish I
to-
didn't see that coming.
I'm
God
going to use
damn.
my 3, and I'm going to scoot up 1 with my market, and I'm just going to snatch up another gold, like so.
All right, and Augie, what are you doing?
I'll use
Going to 3 and get a wood, and then he can go to 1 and gain another victory point.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Augie has closed the gap yet again. He's 1 point behind me.
I'm just lagging behind now.
All right, everybody has placed all their dice. It is time to build, starting with CJ.
I'm going to take this pile of stuff here.
I was
I'm
going to
pretty sure.
say, you have some
2,
options.
2, 3, and 1. No, 2, 2, and 1. I'm going to build the Casern.
During phase 7, you can pay 1 resource per mercenary.
Yep.
And it's
and
also
I
worth
get-
a whopping 4 victory points. It's also
Yes.
the building you need to build the
Yes.
Gilded de Zauberer, a +2
Yes.
combat strength building, which I'm sure he is working towards.
Yeah. Yeah, these things ain't getting smaller, that's for sure.
No,
Mm-hmm.
you're not.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I am going to build a stall for 1 gold, 1 stone, and 1 wood, and that gives me 2 victory points. And if I get a mercenary from an advisor, I get an additional 1 and 2 victory points, which pushes me up to
Nice.
17. And then Augie, are you building something? You may.
Yes.
He is with 1
Spending a
stone.
stone.
Just 1 stone. He is building a provisoration, which sadly does not help, but
+1 combat strength against enemies with strength of greater. Yeah.
5 or less. Oh, it could help.
Yeah.
But it's a 1 out of 3 chance that it could help. But it
Well,
could
he knows exactly what it is.
it could get you exactly to one of the other buildings that might help more. All right, so everybody got to build, so that's the end of the season. We get all our stuff back. We move on to phase 3, and the player with the most buildings. It is a tie between me and Augie, and in case of a tie in this, I believe we both get it.
Oh.
But I'm going to double look that up. The King's Reward, if there's a tie, all tied players immediately gain 1 victory point. Augie and I both gain a victory point from the King's favor.
The gap's getting bigger.
All right, and we go on to summertime.
Yay!
Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Come on.
Maybe if I can roll above an 11, I'm sure it would be nice. Oh, I got a 9. Never mind.
Wowzers.
Ay, ay, ay.
Once again, CJ, you are in first position.
I'm kind of starting to feel it, if I'm being honest. Like at the beginning, you were getting beat up pretty bad, but I'm getting beat up bad now. I think I'm just gonna take the 11 with my +2. And I'm going to grab a stone. I'm gonna grab my stone and a gold, I think. Yep, stone and gold.
I like it. Sorry, Augie. I don't know if you were heading here, but I am.
No, I wasn't.
I'm spending my 10 and my 8 and my +2 to go straight to the advisor, who gives me +2 mercenaries. But thanks to my freshly built stall, I get an extra 1, so I get 3.
Nice.
And I get to look at the card again, which I've already seen, but I'm just going to refresh my memory about something. Yeah, okay. And I'll put it back. Very good. All right, that ends that. Augie, you have 10, and you have a +2. He is... He is going to 9. And you may take a gold in a wood or a stone in a wood. Which would you prefer?
Gold and a wood.
He's taking a gold in a wood. I like it. And I am going to take a gold.
Then I will
Nice.
take, oh. It was a 1.
Just hit the number 1. There you go. There you go. Well.
That is that. People may now build buildings.
Mhm.
I would very much like to, but I am one shy of anything that I would actually build.
Yep. I also cannot build anything.
I think my biggest problem is how much wood I need. Like, it's kind of insane. But I'm gonna sit on it. I think I'm not gonna build a thing. Augie, you did build something, yes?
Yeah, I built a market.
Ooh, Augie built a market. It's time to
Still
get
made it.
his adjusting on. Well done. And CJ, are you building anything?
No, I can't.
Augie, CJ is still holding on. All right, we're gonna finish that season. It is time for the King's Envoy, and this time I think there's definitely going to be a King's Envoy. CJ, it is you. You have the fewest. It is also the end of summer, so CJ got a +2, and Augie just got a +2. I just gave it to you.
Take this little envoy fellow over
And CJ finally can make use of the Envoy after sitting dormant for 2 years. We are now into August, the final productive season before the bad guys come, so roll your dice. Oh my god. Those are atrocious. I rolled under 7, so I get to re-roll those. Thank cripes. Please be better than that. All right, I guess that's marginally better.
It's over 7.
It technically is.
Ouch.
Christ. You are joking me. I mean, like, why even bother? Like, what even?
Oh my god.
And I didn't get a +2 either because I don't have access to that building, so I couldn't if I wanted to. All right. The literally the only way that I can see to get what I need is to go to the 7, which will give me a good of my choice, which in this case is a stone.
All right.
And I guess I will sit on it and spin. It is CJ's turn.
Yes, it is. I
Forgot to get my +2. You do have the King's Envoy.
Yeah, I think I might. I think I'm gonna take 9, and I'm gonna take a stone and a wood.
All right, stone and a wood for you. Oh, I closed the
I
stream.
did not mean to do that. Go back in there. Ooh, me. Okay.
Very good.
Well, I don't know about very good, but it happened.
Augie.
Okay.
Well, it looks like CJ and I are either going to be fighting over the same. I'm gonna. Well, actually, CJ can mark it, so it's not going to bother him. But I can't. So he also has the King's Envoy, so he could double anything if he wanted.
Do it anyway.
All right. So I am going to use my +2 to get something out of this.
Ooh.
Or no? Am I? Am I?
I don't know.
No, I'm not. I changed my mind. I'm keeping my +2. I'm taking a victory point.
All right.
And back to CJ.
All right. I am going to. I guess I'm gonna spend my 2 and
Get himself a wood.
Yeah.
Sense was made.
All right. All right. We are there. We are now here.
Everybody used their stuff, so it's time to build. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And a wood gets me a quiche. A kirch? A church. +1 combat power against demons and 7 victory points.
Oh.
And I'm not sure, but I may have just given away what we're facing.
Doesn't matter. You can't build a church anyway.
Yeah.
You are also building something large.
Building the Guild de Zabur.
Wow, worth almost as many points and gives +2 combat strength against everything. So I think that might be a better deal. We'll see.
Yeah.
CJ just got 6 points and another building, and then back to Augie, who
I'm not building anything.
he is not building anything. So that ends that season, and we get our stuff back. Enjoy that. It is time for the final hurrah, as it were. If anyone would like to trade 2 goods for an additional mercenary, they may do so now. Augie and I are at 3 mercenaries currently, and CJ has 0.
I do, but I have 2, 3, 4. I have 4 combat strength as a base. Yeah, I think I really feel like I should just save that, huh?
It's up to you.
Then again, I really don't have anything to spend any stone on. Because we only got one.
Yep, it would only cost you 1 resource per mercenary thanks to your concern.
I mean, I really want to build a butt shaft, but I mean...
Oh, the butt shaft!
It's just not going to happen
The
this year.
butt shaft!
It's just not going to happen.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss this stone.
Okay, and he gains a mercenary.
mercenary.
Give yourself 1. That'll move him up a mark. Very good.
Because that makes my other building worth 1 also. My palisade.
Yes. It's only worth anything as long as you have 1. So that was probably a good move. That's 2, basically +2 for the cost of 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good deal. Augie, are you trading anything? You're the only person who can. I can't. I don't have enough.
Nope, I'm good.
Augie's hanging on to his gold. All right, so we can move on to combat. And everybody, before I reveal what we're facing, please take a chip, flip it over, and put it out in front of you.
Booyah.
And everybody has placed a chip. You may now flip it over. I played a 1. The 2 of you played a 3. And I can now reveal why. This was demons with a power of 6. Losing means you lose 4 goods of your choice at least, and a victory point. But winning gives you gold and a victory point. So, at 6, I can reveal that I started with 3. My chip gives me 1 more, bringing me up to 4. And my buildings, because I have a church, it gives me +1 against demons, so that's 5. My armory is worth 0 because they're demons, but my lookout tower is still +1, and my palisade is still +1, so that's 2 more, putting me up to... I thought I was at 7. Did I miscount? Oh no, I may have miscounted.
I mean, 6 will get you there.
It'll get me a tie, but it won't get me the win. I thought I had the win. I miscounted. +1, +1, +1 is 3. I bought 3, and I used a chip. Oh, did I must have missed one somewhere. +1, +1, and +1 is 3 buildings. So buildings
4.
give me 3, the chip gives me 1, and I had bought 3. So I am at 7. I left out one of the buildings somehow when I was counting them. I'm not sure which one. It may have been the lookout tower that I forgot about. I don't know. But one of my buildings I forgot about. But anyway, the church gives me +1, the lookout tower gives me +1, and the palisade gives me +1. So I get 3 from buildings, 1 from the chip, and I had 3. So I'm at 7. Augie, what are you at? You had bought 3. You got 3 with the chip, so you're at 6. How many do you get from your buildings?
3.
Looks like 3. So Augie goes up to 9. Augie smashes it. And CJ had 2 to start with. Well, he got 1 for purchasing. He'll get the bonus from his buildings. He got 3 from the chips, so that's 4. And you get how many from your buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
So that also puts you at 9.
Yeah, I was hoping to beat Augie, but he's just
all right
on my tail.
So everybody gets a gold and a victory point. But Augie and CJ get an extra victory point.
Yeah, that's not helping me catch up, Aaron.
All right. Well, it's helping you catch up to me because I only got the 1. I got left out of the bonus fricassee. But then I held back because I used my 3 already. I had a 4, a 1, and a 0, and I'm like,
right.
I gotta hang on to the 4 for year 5. I just gotta. Anyway, so I'm just going to press New Year, and we'll move on to the next year. And this is the final year. This is year 5. The bad guy, whoever they are, is between 7 and 9. And I get to look at them at the start of the year. So I'm going to see... Okay. That's going to be fun.
We'll be fine.
All right.
Aaron, do you think I could roll higher than an 11 this time?
You think so? Let's look at everybody's. Hey, I got really good news for you. This will help.
Yeah.
You get a free white die for the courtesy of the king feeling bad for you. And we're into spring. Big bucks, no whammies, CJ. Make them all 6s. Make me proud.
I'd love to visit the king or the queen this game.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh, CJ. You can visit anybody you want, brother.
Oh my god.
22. CJ can literally go say hi to anybody. Literally anybody.
Well, that was fantastic.
I am pleased for you, my friend. Quite pleased. Less so for myself. I am sitting in another shit pile, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a lot of things. I am thinking... I'm thinking first things first. I'm going to 10. I'm playing my +2 with my 8 to get me to 10, which gives me 3 mercs, thanks to my building that gives me an extra 1 whenever I buy any mercs from an advisor.
All right.
So I have 3.
Yeah.
All right, I am done.
All right, Augie, you get to go places.
Yarp.
Go places and do things.
Mm-hmm.
Adam gave a wow in chat after seeing your roll because
This is the first good roll I've had the entire game.
Yeah. Well, Augie just made out like a bandit with 13, getting 3 stone.
He's built a wall.
Yeah.
Nicely done, sir.
And he's making the king pay for it. Where would you like to go, sir? As you can go literally anywhere, almost.
I'm gonna see my gal, the queen.
The queen.
There's 3 victory points.
Yeah, two goods of your choice, 3 victory points, and you get to look at the enemy that we're facing.
Yes. I am going to grab a stone and a gold. Stone and a gold. Like so. And then let's have a look at this fella. Oh, mama. Okay. That is not a small enemy.
Well, they do get bigger as the years go on.
That is true. All right, we can handle that though. We got what it takes to handle that.
I sure hope so.
We're good. We're good.
All right.
All right. You're up there, Aaron. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just taking a victory point. It was a 1. Here we go. Dink. Okay. Peter Dinklage.
I'm gonna spend 5, and I'm gonna subtract 1 with my market for.
Oh wow! Really?
Yep.
Dude.
I listen. I got all the battle prowess I need over here.
I don't know about that.
Augie and I have been bulking up.
Don't know about that. I'm legitimately scared.
Oh, good. We're good. This is me. I'm catching up. I'm coming for you, Aaron.
You welcome to it. I mean, please, by all means, pass me by in the second-hand lane. Whatever you got to do. I am terrified of what's coming. Anyway, did everybody build? I think we're all done.
I can.
I cannot, but Augie can. Or can't. You can. You can build an altar. At the beginning of every productive season, if your dice total is 9 or less, you may re-roll them all once per season. And that is worth 4 victory points. Augie, who
Nice.
is just taking a impressive jump. That
I am
leads me
building
to
a
believe.
statue, a Steinblond,
Yep.
and I'm coming right behind him.
Oh boy.
This is close up here.
Yep. It is tight.
All right.
I think that's it. Everybody built who's gonna build?
Yep.
We'll finish the season. And it is time for the bonus for the player with the most buildings. It is now Augie gets a victory point. Congratulations.
Ooh, look at you, Augie. Nice.
Augie's making this a real tight game. There are only 4 points between last and first place, and that is an easy get.
Yeah.
All right. We are into summer, the second out of 3 production seasons. So let her rip. Oh, come on.
That's not total trash.
No, I got total trash.
Well, I'm not happy.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I got total trash. Like, this is garbage. Okay, I pretty much have to shorten my expectations here. I'm just gonna have to go for little points, I think, because I'm not gonna get anything big. I'm just gonna have to hold on for dear life. I keep I've rolled like shit this whole game, and it's just not getting any better.
It's been rough. It's been rough.
It's been absolutely terrible. It's beyond terrible. I can't. I've never even seen the top 2 rows. Like you guys have each seen them at least once. I can't even reach them. Sorry, I got to think about this.
It's all right, man. Take your time. What you gonna do? I want to know what Augie's gonna do.
What I really wanted this turn was 2 stone. I literally am 1 point away from that. And I can't. I used my +2 last turn to get the fight that I needed, and I did need that because I don't get it otherwise. I think I just kind of have to wave my arms in the air and kind of give up. So I'm just going to meekly kind of give up here.
Oh, you're okay. Listen, it's not over yet.
No, it's kind of over. It's kind of over.
It's too close.
It's kind of over. I can't. Yeah, I can't.
We still got a couple more dice rolls. We got 1 more dice roll.
Yeah, 1 more. Yeah, that's it. And I will not. There's no way for me to even get a +2 marker, so I can't change my die rolls at all unless they're shit. I think I'm just.
I mean, you can use your 11 to get your stone and a gold, and then you can try and get a 6 the next roll, and you can change it out for the other stone you need.
No, it's not enough.
Not enough.
Well, I mean, it might work, but I'm like.
I mean, 6 is pretty obtainable, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, 6 is obtainable. It's very obtainable, but it's not the ideal solution. I'm just gonna take my 11, and I'm gonna take a stone and a wood.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations where I wish I had rolled less, because what I really wanted was a gold and a wood if I could have had it.
Yeah, the bottom row's not all trash.
But 11 was my choices were gold and stone, which didn't help me because I needed a wood, or stone and wood, which helps because I did need a wood, but I don't need the stone. So it's, I don't know.
Right.
I guess it opens my options up a little bit, but not to the degree I wanted at all.
I'm gonna go over yonder.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take gold. Go ahead there, Augie.
He's taking the 10 and getting himself +2 mercenaries.
Augie's going for that last bonus point.
And he also gets to see what we're facing. Whoa. I think you.
Oh, it's from him.
Yeah, I
flipping the
think he
card.
flipped his
Yeah.
dice accidentally. That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
did
So,
I?
yeah.
Yeah.
CJ, I am out of dice, so it's on you.
Yes. I am going to spend. I think I'm gonna spend 8. Let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, but oh no. Uh-oh. I don't think that's gonna work. Crap. Yeah, I'm
Well,
just gonna take the 2
I was
gold.
gonna say you can easily get the chapel. You're not far from it. In fact, you have enough to do it now,
Yeah, that's the
and
plan.
that will cross you ahead of me, which I can't do a thing about.
That was the plan. I was hoping to build one more building, but I don't think we're having enough.
Oh, believe me, I wanted to build this cathedral so bad, and I had
Yes,
I
you
had
did.
I had 2 gold at the start of the year, and I was like, all I need are 3 gold and 3 stone. But
Stone is hard to get in this game.
I saw what this was, and we've all seen it now. We all know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it now. It's
Demons.
demons with a max of 9. So my armory is useless. So I needed the +3 from going to
Yeah.
the combat, but that
No, you
that
made the
cost
right
me
choice.
a turn of getting valuable resources.
Yeah, but the penalty is you lose your most
Yeah,
expensive
you
building.
lose your most expensive building, which would have
Yeah.
been
So if
immensely
you had built
crippling.
this, you would have lost it.
Maybe if I'd gotten enough to tie, I could have crossed the line. But my roll this turn was abysmal, and I'm sure next time will be the same. Anyway, Augie, you still have a die left. Yeah,
Boink.
he's taking a bonus point. I can't blame him. It is now
Yeah,
3 points between the first and
We're
last.
so close.
And now it will be our turn to build. I'll go first because I'm pathetic. I'm spending a gold and a wood to build whatever the hell this thing is down here. A Gekrutingerungstelle.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I'm assuming it's a recruit. I'm assuming it's a recruitment building. You can pay for mercenaries with +2 markers,
Nice.
but it's worth 1 victory point, which was the most I could conceivably get. So that's what I went for.
All right.
Because it's pathetic.
I am going to build the Capel.
Yep, that's a big one. That is
Yep,
5 victory points.
Oof.
And CJ has taken the lead,
It's about darn
32,
time.
32 to 29 to 25. And then Augie, are you building anything?
No.
Oh no. Oh no. All right. Well, that ends that. So I'm going to end the season. And I'm going to plop this over here. And King's Envoy, which never got used. Sad but true.
That's okay. He was very good just in case.
It was good to have. If there's a tie for the fewest buildings, as we all have 9, the tied player with the fewest goods takes the King's Envoy, which is still CJ.
Yay. Oh, don't forget to take your +2 token at the end of summer.
Not that it matters for him. You can only use 1 per season. He's already got 1.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
And
so
the King's Envoy also goes to CJ, who is in the lead. This is so unfair. Kind of crap. What kind of crap is this? Anyway, it's time to play out the final season before the demons come. So make it good. Come on, 666s. Be nice to me for once. Oh my god.
Oh, you get to re-roll it.
I do get to re-roll, thank heavens. I got myself a 6. Or wait, I would have gotten myself a 6 if I could show you people, but my browser's decided to be unfriendly. I am absolutely re-rolling these pieces of garbage. Please be better to me. Oh god. Not even really. Alright, so we're going to have an abysmal final round, unfortunately. For everybody concerned. Starting with Augie is first with 7. I mean, the good news is that gives you a +1. It gives you +1 mercenary. Yep, he gave himself that. So good on you. And then yeah, you've got 7 points to play with. Enjoy it, if you can, if such a thing is possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What could I? Oh.
Yeah, I can't build a damn thing. Ugh. I might be able to build a building for 1 point. That's about it. Well, actually, Oh man.
Trying to think
I'm
what-
wondering if I might have had a better chance if I'd been ballsy and built a brewery. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had built.
I
down
don't know.
here.
I feel like it would have backfired. I'm pretty sure it would have backfired actually. Ugh.
Okay.
All right, Aaron, you're up next.
Yeah, but what to do?
You got me, man. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Yeah, I'm. Mm, I can't get what I need. End of the day.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna go to 6. I'm gonna trade in a stone for a golden wood. Literally all I can do.
Huh.
Oh hell! Oh hell! I wasn't even paying attention.
What you got?
I just screwed myself because I wasn't paying attention to what Augie had left.
Oh.
Uh,
Ouch. I can't get what I can get what I need, but if I do, I will lose the battle. I'm pretty sure, because I don't have any mercenaries. Do I know? Man, all I can really do is go for the bonus points. Let's see.
you don't think that's enough? I mean, really?
No, I need 2 stone. I could go to 12 and get 2 stone, but then I won't be able to defeat the guy, because I only have 8 unless I give myself a mercenary. Then
And his minus would lose you the game.
right, exactly. So I have
You
to.
you
I have
can't
to
you cannot afford to lose to the demons. You must at least tie.
Yeah, man.
But I think why am I helping you? You have your 4 chip left, right?
Yes, I do.
And you
That's-
get
I-
1, 2, 3. Oh, I see.
Yeah, see what I mean? I have to give myself 1 mercenary.
Yeah, if you don't, this one doesn't activate, so you'd have 4, you'd have 8, and you'd be 1
Yes.
shy.
Yep. That is exactly the problem.
Yeah.
I should have built this Griffin Ranch. I should have followed Augie and built this Griffin Ranch, which is what I want to build now, but I can't. So, man, I screwed myself.
I mean, if
All
I'd
right,
had that option open to me, if that had been a choice, I would have taken it, but there really wasn't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to 10. I'm gonna use my market and just add 2 mercenaries and end my turn.
Go ahead, Augie.
That's not the blaze of glory I wanted to go out in.
Augie! Have I
Augie's
mentioned
got
that
you.
I love you? That is awfully kind of you, sir. Awfully kind. It is not nearly enough, but it does help, and it makes me happy, so thank you. All right, so
I really just wanted to build that 1 more building.
didn't we all?
Yeah. Oh well.
That's all I could afford to build. Oh, I spent 1 more gold than I needed to. I actually still have a gold left. I forgot it was so cheap. I thought it was 2 gold and 2 wood. My bad. Augie, if you're gonna build, you better do it now.
Yep.
Nope.
Last chance.
Can't.
You can't. Oh no. Boo hoo.
I couldn't either.
I could have if I took the wood, but I didn't.
Oh, why didn't you then? Anyway. It is last chance for Funzo. If you're gonna get mercenaries with goods, now is the time.
Yep. I'm tossing the gold for a mercenary. Wink.
I cannot. Nope. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a maze. All right. So, yeah, and Augie's on 5. Dear God. All right. Well, I have a feeling I know who's getting the bonus victory point at the end of all this. So, anyway, it is what it is. It is time to play Beat That Demon. Place your chip. You might as well put it face up because
We all know we're doing a 4.
We all knew that was happening. All right. So everybody got a 4 out. So let's add this up. I get +1 combat power against demons, but my armory is useless. I get +1 from the lookout tower, +1 from the palisade, so that's 3. Nothing else matters. I got 4 from the chip, and I had 3 to start with. That gives me a whopping 10, which is enough to beat those demons, and I get +2 victory points. Yay! I'm in the lead for 3 seconds. And then Augie. Augie has 4 on the chip, and how many points in buildings? 1, 2, 3.
I got a total of 10.
How it helps if we add these things up. You have 5s to start with. You have +4 from your chip, and it looks like your buildings give you +3, so you actually have 12.
Oh, that's weird. My marker isn't showing up for me. I thought I had 3.
Nope,
Oh,
you
no,
have
it's
5. So adding that,
Augie, well
to your
done.
dudes, Augie may have stolen the bonus, which doesn't really matter, I don't think, as in the end.
Augie, you give yourself 2 victory points, buddy.
2 victory points for Augie, and CJ has. Oh wait, I moved myself instead of. Sorry, I moved CJ instead of myself. I had 3 to start with, but CJ also has 3 to start with, but he added 4 from his chip. And how many from buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CJ also has 12, so both of you are going to get that victory point bonus from. So CJ gets 3, and Augie gets 2, an extra 1.
Yay!
So Augie, you should give yourself 1 more point. There you go.
Boink.
And then that's it. That is all she wrote. That is the end of the 5th year. We are done. And as it stands, CJ has won by 2 points. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I got my vengeance for last time where I got killed 2 combats in a row.
Yeah.
It was not happening this time.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't play out so well this time for me. And I think part of that was due to the rolls, which were absolutely atrocious. Like this is literally one of the worst rolled games of Kingsburg that I've ever seen, and not just for me. Like everybody was rolling like garbage.
Yeah.
Usually you'd see at least one person make it up into the 3rd row.
Yeah.
Like at least once a year. This time it only happened like 3 times in the entire game. Like it just didn't seem to.
Yeah, no,
Augie is flinging things everywhere. I think he's upset. I'm sorry, Augie.
I never win.
It's okay. It's your first time playing.
No, actually, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Take it from me. You're gonna lose on your first time playing a game. It's gonna happen. And and thank you for the thanks for watching. We'll throw that on the stream. Yeah, so this is Kingsburg. It's a little bit more of an advanced, I'd say a middling, a middle difficulty worker placement game. But Augie, you didn't have too much trouble picking it up.
No. It's always confusing on paper, but once you start playing it's real easy.
Yeah, it starts coming really easy. And like I said, if you buy the 2nd edition, it's a really great value because it comes with so many different ways to mix things up. There are these cards which change the way the game plays every year, which is an option. You can pull out a new card and it gives you a new thing that you have to pay attention to, like Urban Expansion. In every productive season, players not owning the Crane or the Carpenter pay 1 gold less when building in columns 3 and 4. Players owning the Crane or the Carpenter pay 1 good less of their choice when building in columns 1 and 2. So that's interesting. So anyway, it just changes the way the game is played. And of course, you play different monsters every time. You never have any idea what you're coming up against. And then there's also these different modes of play, like Wheel and Deal and the Goblin Valley way of playing the game, and the demanding capital and shifting alliances. You can also replace the advisors. You can replace all the buildings. There's a bunch of other stuff you can do.
Yeah, it's a very very versatile game. You can get a lot of replayability out of this.
Yeah, a ton. Are these the alternate advisors? Or these are the alternate advisors, my bad. Yeah. So, like, if we were to place this out, this would replace what 15 did. Like, so now, 15... I can't even read that. 2 gold, 2 wood, 2 stone, person 4, random person 2. I don't understand that at all. I'd have to read up on it. But you can literally replace everybody except the king and queen with brand new stuff, and you can also randomize that if you want to. If you want to do a completely different random board layout, that's an option. These are building clarifications. I want to see what this guy does because I'm really curious. Destiny cards. Where's the advisor clarifications? Oh, here we go. 15. Inventor. Gain 2 gold, 2 wood, and 2 stone. Keep 4 of these goods and give the other 2 to your opponents. Split these 2 goods as you choose. You can give them both to the same opponent or give 1 to 2 opponents. In a 2-player game, you must give both goods to your opponent. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
So yeah, you can change as many of these as you want. You can randomize it. They're all different. They all change in some way. Like this is 12. Holy God, what is that? They get it slightly more confusing apparently in the alternate versions. The Duchess. Gain 3 gold and each other player gains 1 victory point. Or gain 3 victory points and each other player gains 1 gold.
Oh my.
Oh, that's fascinating. So yeah, we might have to play that way next time. Anyway, sure. Yeah. So this is Kingsburg. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Watching at home, One Dead Donkey, Wizar, and Tigangia, and Dave Thompson, who also showed up, and of course Augie is in the chat as well. He's now CJ's drawing a heart. That's so sweet. Thank you for that, everybody. We really appreciate when you come and hang out. And Augie's still trying to flip the table so hard, and CJ's just decided to throw everything. So the hell with it. The hell with it. The hell with it. If y'all are gonna have fun, I'm gonna have the most fun.
Follow and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe. Thank you to our first subscribulator, One Dead Donkey. Thank you again for that. He's got the founder's badge for being one of the first to subscribulate to our Twitch elations. And we just saying thank you for that, and to everyone for coming along and hanging out with us for our journey. Next Thursday, well, not next Thursday, but this upcoming Thursday, we are returning to our Shadowrun tabletop RPG, and the action is going to pick up somewhat in this next episode. So please come back for that. I am so looking forward to it. And then Sunday after that, we are going to have some special guests, and we're going to play Anomia. So I am really looking forward to that as well. But I'm not going to spoil who the guests are, because that's the kind of guy I am. Anyway, thanks again for coming. We're going to call it a night. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you guys next time. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.